What up, YouTube? Danny Niggas back again with another vid. Like I said before, the East plan is nasty, but everything is set up East playoffs wise, as well as the play-in in terms of the proper seeding, who's at home, who's away. And I'm gonna get through my East play-in predictions video because there's gonna be a lot of stuff I have to do playoffs wise because I'm gonna give my predictions for all these series, what I think is gonna happen. I feel like I'm gonna dedicate a video to each of these series. So East plan, here we go. We started with the 7-8 matchup. We got the 7-seeded Orlando Magic taking on the 8-seeded Atlanta Hawks. As I predicted, this is probably what was going to happen, and it played out as it did. They played each other recently, actually, and they also play each other tomorrow, which is hilarious. But I don't think they're gonna play anybody because tomorrow's game doesn't mean anything. It's already set in stone that Orlando is hosting this game, and I think they also host no, Atlanta hosts tomorrow's game, which is hilarious. But they play each other on Tuesday, and based on their previous matchups, tomorrow's game might not have any bearing on this, but so far in the regular season series between Atlanta and the Magic are up 2-1, and some things that are translatable so far is that Paolo has cooked in all these matchups. Thankfully, all these players were healthy for the most part. Like the star players, Franz, Paulo, and Trey were all healthy during all these games. Paulo has averaged 30 so far in all of these games. I think in the last one, he had like 33 in the win a couple days ago, which basically secured them like not the home playing spot. Franz has also performed rather well in the two previous February matchups. Trey scored 28 and 10, as well as had a 38-point game in one of the February games. Another thing that's translatable is like I feel like the Magic have more things to stop the whatchamacallit, the Hawks. They I feel like they have the defenders to bother Trey, like KCP, Anthony Black. I know Jalen Suggs is out, and it's one of the many reasons why they are where they are, is that injuries have really hindered this team. But momentum-wise, they've won 5 in a row. They're playing halfway decent ball. KCP, I noticed, has not completely fixed his shooting, but he's shooting much better than I thought. KCP is damn near up to 35% from 3 after the horrendous start he's had. Paulo, I saw a stat that it said that he scored like 20 points, 20 games in a row. Shout out to Paulo. And like I said in my East play-in video, one of the things that are lead about these teams, because all these teams in the play-in out east are like below average to mid offenses. The one thing that is translatable is the fact that Orlando is, I think, a top 3 or at the very least a top 5 defense, and as a result of that, I'm sticking with Orlando to win this matchup and face the Boston Celtics in the first round. Moving on from there, we got the 9-10 matchup between the Miami Heat and the Chicago Bulls, and the Chicago Bulls have swept this regular season matchup. They are hosting this one in the 9-10 one. Chicago is the home team, and they also played each other recently, which essentially was a game to determine whether or not this game will be at Chicago or at Miami, and Chicago was able to pull it out. And this is also really good because I was wondering if in this matchup this was all post Zach LaVine, and this literally was all post Zach LaVine. Matas has performed really well. Josh Giddey has kind of cooked this team. He's also been cooking a lot of teams because he's been hitting the 3 ball. I think he had like a triple double the last game these two teams played a couple days ago, earlier this month or a week ago. What else? Kobe was in double figures. In 2 out of these 3 games, they've all shot really well. I remember in the first one, or the first time these two teams played, Matas went perfect. I think this is the game where Matas went perfect. He went 10 for 10, had 24 points on the bench. I did say previously, like in just earlier, some of the translatable things, or one of the things that these playing teams do well, is the Heat are a top 10 team defensively in defensive rating. Shout out to Bam Adebayo. But this Bulls team has kind of cooked them recently, and they have been playing much better ball. One of the better teams post All-Star break, or at least offensively, that is. So based on that, I know I want to believe in Bam, Tyler, Coach Spo having a 1 game thing to like shut things down. But based on this matchup, I'm gonna go with Chicago, and we get Chicago Atlanta in the elimination game for the 8th seed, with the winner having the right to face Cleveland. Based on this one, I'm gonna just go off vibes, and I'm gonna pick Atlanta, bro. I just believe in Trey. Like he's a playing merchant. He has gotten out of the plan like multiple times, and I just believe in his experience. And also, I don't believe Chicago wants to win these games. At least the front office don't. I'll be hilarious. They'll lose their pick if they do. So I got the seeding staying as they are. I got Orlando facing Boston in the 2-7, and I got Atlanta facing Cleveland in the 1-8. And that's basically my playing East predictions. Comment down below if you agree with me, disagree with me. Subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Follow me at Denny Nuggets. And as always, guys, have a good one. Peace.